They moved on. Just like that, as if none of it mattered. As if you were just a moment to pass through. You see them smiling, posting, living, and something inside you aches, not because you want them back, but because it feels like they never looked back. Meanwhile, you're still here, still stuck, replaying memories that clearly didn't mean the same to them. Trying to understand how they let go so easily while you're still piecing yourself back together. It's a kind of grief no one talks about, when someone leaves your life and acts like you were never in theirs, like you were easy to forget. And it's not just breakups, it's friendships, it's situationships. It's people who used to feel like home who now feel like strangers with your secrets. And somehow you're left feeling like the dramatic one, for still feeling anything at all. You wonder, was I the only one who cared? Did they fake it the whole time? How can they just switch off so fast? It feels unfair, unreal, like you're mourning something that only existed in your own head. But that's not the truth. Here's what you need to know. Just because someone moves on quickly doesn't mean they cared more than you did. It means they process differently, or that they avoid feeling altogether. Some people leave to avoid discomfort. Some distract themselves into healing. Some don't even allow themselves to fully connect in the first place, so there's nothing for them to grieve when it ends. And you feel, you sit with it, you analyze, you cry in waves even when you thought you were done crying. That's not weakness, that's emotional strength. Because while they're out there numbing it, you're actually healing it. But it's hard, because the memories don't just leave when the person does, they linger. You see something that reminds you of them, a song, a place, an inside joke that now hurts to think about. You don't even want them back, but you still want them to acknowledge what it meant, to admit it was real, to say, yeah, I miss it too. But often they don't. They move forward, pretending nothing happened, and that silence cuts deeper than the goodbye. You start blaming yourself. Maybe you were too intense, too emotional, too available. Maybe you should have cared less. But no. Don't shrink yourself just because someone couldn't meet you where you are. Don't regret being real in a world full of people pretending not to feel. You were never too much. They were just not ready to hold someone with depth. So what do you do when you're the one who's left behind emotionally? You stop fighting your feelings. You stop rushing your healing. You stop comparing your timeline to someone else's detachment. You say, yes, this hurts. Yes, I miss what we had. Yes, I'm grieving something they don't seem to be grieving. But that doesn't mean my experience isn't valid. That doesn't mean I'm broken. That means I'm healing the right way, fully, not fake. Healing isn't supposed to look impressive. Sometimes it looks like laying in bed, scrolling, crying, remembering, breathing, and eventually letting go without forcing it. The mistake people make is assuming that getting over someone is the same as deleting them. It's not. Getting over someone means you remember without breaking. It means you can feel the echo without needing to go back. It means you accept that not everyone you love will stay, but that doesn't make your love a mistake. Because you showed up, you gave, you felt, and that counts for something. There's no shame in being the one who cared more. There's strength in being honest even when it hurts. You don't need closure from them, you need closure within yourself. You need to say, it's okay that I still feel this. It's okay that I needed more time. It's okay that they moved on faster. And I didn't, because I'm not trying to forget it happened. I'm trying to understand what it meant to me and let it transform me, not ruin me. And that takes time. Real healing always does. You'll start noticing things. The urge to text them will fade. The songs will stop hitting so hard. The dreams will get less vivid. You'll stop waiting for them to notice you're gone. And then one day you'll see them or think of them, and instead of pain, you'll feel distance. Not bitterness, just space. And you'll realize you moved on too. You just did it honestly, with your eyes open, with your heart in your hands, without pretending it never mattered. And that's something to be proud of, because while they distracted their way forward, you felt your way through. And what you built through the pain, self-trust, clarity, boundaries, resiliency will stay with you long after the ache fades. You're not stuck. You're healing. You're learning how to keep your heart open, even after someone left without warning. You're growing in ways they'll never see. And maybe that's the point. They moved on. But you moved deeper, into yourself, into your truth, into a life where the next time someone chooses you, it won't be temporary. It won't be confusing. And it won't leave you questioning your worth. So let them go. Let the silence stretch. Let the space stay empty until something real walks in. You're not behind. You're rebuilding, and that is sacred work.